Hello, beautiful, wonderful, majestic people of YouTube. My name is Dance. This is my channel, That Good Tarot, where we do timeless readings for anyone with any placements. If you have made your way to this reading, I do believe there is a message in here for you. However, if you don't resonate with this reading, that's cool. That's chill. Go check out my channel. There are so many other readings there, and I'm sure you'll find something that fits you. So let's get into it. Here at That Good Tarot, we do readings focused around your growth and your highest good. If love comes through, if situationships come through, I'm not going to stop those things from coming through. However, that isn't the focus. We are focusing on messages from your highest self, your ancestors, from source, from the universe, for your growth and your highest good. Universe, please, insight, information. What messages does this beautiful collective need to hear on this day? You as well? Thank you. We have the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Cups. There is a bit of a heavy energy around you. For my beautiful Good collective, I know that this heavy energy has been floating around a lot, but I feel like for the most part, you are actually moving out of this energy. You are taking massive action, and you are really nourishing this new, fresh aspect of yourself. Let's dig into these different aspects of what is going on in this process for you. Let's look into the Ten of Swords. Universe, please, insight and information into the Ten of Swords energy. You are not acting like things are bothering you, but things are bothering you. You're very, very good at pretending like they're not there. Or like as soon as it comes up, you kind of deflect and distract yourself away from these things. I'm not sure if that's the best thing for you right now, but what I'm getting is that is definitely your energy. It's a very like, I'm fine. No, it's okay. I'm all good. Universe, please, insight and information into this Ten of Swords energy. What can this beautiful collective of people do through this time to help ease them through this process? Okay. We have the Three of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Emperor. You have so many cool new ideas, so many endeavors, and I feel like you have a lot of kind of like irons in the fire. You have a lot of plates spinning at the moment. The energy that I am getting from you is that you are a little bit scared. You are a little bit scared of the capability like that you have, whether or not you're going to be able to fulfill all of these things. You're a little bit scared about how these things are going to turn out. Are you capable enough to make sure that they succeed? And then in a way, part of you is actually afraid of what might happen if you do succeed. As I get to that energy, there is like a whole, like I'm overwhelmed with the different thoughts that come through. One of them being that there is a bit of an imposter syndrome going on. Are people going to find out that I'm not as good as I am if I get to a point of success? Or if I get to that point of success, am I going to let people down? Or there's a lot of fear of being judged. But more than any of those things, there's fear of the unknown. Like what you're moving into now is a level of success and a level of skill and a platform that is so much bigger than what you're used to. And because you're not used to it, it is scary. You are comfortable with the environment that you have, the level of success that you are used to, which is, kind of this mid-level, you're doing fine, you're taking care of yourself, you're proud of your achievements, but going the next level above that goes into the realm of the unknown. It's bothering you more on a subconscious level than anything else. Let's see what the other cards have to say about this energy and what you can do to move through this. But before I move on, the message I am getting is that you are so capable of all of these things that are being asked of you. The universe would not put you in a place where you are being asked to do more than you ever have if the universe thought that you weren't ready. Or if the universe thought that this wasn't exactly what you needed to grow. This is exactly what you need to grow. And I feel like that might be hard for so many of you because what you're going through right now to grow is difficult and stressful and draining and yeah, there is a lot of hard work ahead of you. You are really being asked to step up in a way that you haven't been asked to before, and not being asked like maybe from actual people, but more than anything else, your inner self, your standards are asking you to step up. Your ambition is asking you to stand up and do more, step up to the next level. That's where the pressure is coming from. The pressure is coming from within yourself. But just as much as the universe believes that you are capable of this, there is a part of you that fully believes that you are capable of this. But there is just, for some people, a lot larger voice within you being like, oh, can I? You can. I'm not saying don't listen to that voice. I'm saying have a conversation with that voice. Have a conversation and help them realize that you are absolutely capable of doing the things that you need to do. Coming up next, Knight of Swords energy. Universe, please, insight and information into the Knight of Swords energy. What messages, what advice, what knowledge does this beautiful collective need as they move forward on this action? You. We have the Page of Pentacles coming forth first. Yes, thank you. Eight of Wands and the Hermit. Okay. The idea that you have, I feel like for a lot of you, you have had I want to say genius. You've had a genius new idea. You've had a really innovative idea. You have this way of displaying yourself and your services and your skill in a way that you have not thought of before, and also in a way that a lot of the people around you aren't doing it. But you've had this idea. You've had this idea, and if you haven't already, I see some of you are really studying, learning these things. You're doing the whole YouTube thing where you're studying up on it. But if you haven't begun that process, I really encourage you to begin that process. That is going to be so important to you. I feel like a lot of you, this came up in the last reading as well, but I feel like what you are doing is something in the digital space, something in the online space. This is going to bring so much towards you. I feel that for right now, it feels like you're doing a lot of action and you're not seeing a lot of return on it. And that process can be a little bit discouraging on you, especially because you're already second guessing whether or not you are able and capable of doing all of these new things. But know that this is such a integral part of this process where you are doing so much, but you are not seeing the result. This is a time where your faith and your belief in yourself is going to be tested the most. It is important for you at this time, while you are putting into place consistent action, that you are focusing on that. You are focusing on the consistent action. You are focusing on, if this is something new that I'm building, how can I do this to the highest standard, while also giving myself permission to not get it absolutely right, so that I can continue as I do this constant, consistent action, that everything will get better over time, but still trying your hardest to research, to learn the ways that you can make this as good as you possibly can. That needs to be your focus. That is where your faith and belief in yourself is going to be grown the most. That is where you are really planting the seeds of self-belief within yourself. And that is also where you are learning to enjoy the process. So bask in this time, because you will not always have this time to build this foundation of self-belief, to plant these seeds of self-belief within yourself. This is such an integral time for you to get a baseline of who you are, your identity within your worth and your value, before other people come in and start validating you. Because if you don't build that up, all of your value will be dependent upon other people validating you. This is really, really important. The second you don't need other people's validation is when the universe is going to trust you enough to give you other people's validation. When the universe sees that you are not going to build a toxic or unsustainable relationship with your self-belief that is based on other people's validation, once you have built that foundation within yourself, that is when the universe is going to feel safe to give you the rest, to give you the abundance, to give you the connection, to give you all of the other things that are waiting on the other side of that. But it is crucial at this time that you are building that self-worth and self-belief on your merit alone. Whew, that's a big message. Okay. Page of Cups. Let's do it. Universe, please, insight and information into the Page of Cups energy. Okay, we have 2 cards immediately coming forward. We're going to have one more, please, universe. We have the Empress. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Emperor and the Empress appearing in this reading. Beautiful, beautiful energy coming through. Deliberate motion. Really, really watch and be careful and kind of... What I'm getting is to look very lovingly on your work. When you see your work, look on it with a loving energy. Look on it with a caring energy. Look on it as if your inner child made this thing and that you, reparenting your inner child, are so proud of the thing that they have made, that the thing that they have achieved, that the effort that they put into it. This is, again, going to be really, really important in fostering your relationship with yourself. With this new endeavor, I feel like this new endeavor is either creative or a career endeavor. Really, really important that you are building a positive relationship with the things that you make. Again, relating to the effort that you are putting into it, the process that you are having with it. Okay. Empress, Knight of Cups, and the Hierophant. You, through this process, are actually laying down the template for how other people are going to maneuver in your industry. I really see you as being a bit of a pioneer in the industry that you're going into. Now, it might be a pre-established kind of industry. Maybe it's the online space, or maybe it's podcasting or something like that. But within your niche, say it's, what is it going to be? Acting, okay? Say it's acting and you are in the acting space and you are creating a podcast around that. The exact medium of how you marry those two things, the digital online space, the content creation space, and acting, the way that you do that is going to be in such an innovative way that people within the acting industry are going to follow the template of what you're doing, follow the steps, follow the footpaths. Like, people are going to be researching the way that you made this work for you and try to emulate that pattern. That is the abundance that you have coming for you, that you are like the icon. You are the Beyonce to all the singers that want to be like Beyonce and research how Beyonce became Beyonce. Like, that's what you will be in your industry with this new thing that you are doing, with this new way, this plan, this path that you are innovating for yourself. That is why it is so important that so many people are going to be following in your footsteps. Make sure that you are intentionally moving in a way that is serving you best so that you can move forward knowing that any path that someone follows you in, that they are moving into a healthy space, moving into a space that is built on self-belief and not built on validation from other people. Now, whether or not people foster that relationship within themselves, that's not your responsibility, that's theirs. But as intentionally as you can, make sure that you are moving in a way that is taking care of yourself. That is, like, the big thing here is really building the foundation of what you're building on a positive relationship with yourself, a positive relationship with the process that you're having, and a positive relationship with the work that you are making, even if it's not perfect, even if it's not complete, even if you're getting something just over a deadline and you know you could do better, even if some part of you is still picking it apart. Always leave the piece of work with a loving eye, with a caring eye, with a proud eye and a proud heart. Oh, that is something I have never heard before, and something that I personally am going to take with me from this reading. That's crazy. Okay. I don't know. I know there are some readers who watch my readings. Hey, fellow readers. I don't know about y'all when y'all are reading. I've definitely gone into a space when I intuit messages that it's kind of a dissociative state. Like I don't really... Once I finish a reading, I have no idea what I said. I'll have to watch back the video to know anything that I said. It's I like black out a little bit. So getting these messages come through, like I'm never thinking about what I'm saying. It's just like the words are existing and I'm channeling. I'm the conduit for it. So hearing really cool things like that come out of my mouth, I'm like, okay, universe, all right, just use me as your puppet. Let's go. All right, let's get some last words of wisdom, encouragement, some thoughts to leave us with from the Oracle deck. Universe, please. Last words for this beautiful Good Good Collective. Once again, thank you so much for letting me lock into this energy and getting to hear all these really cool messages that are coming through. I really feel like the messages that are channeled through for you, I take away a lot from it too. I really appreciate getting to lock into a collective that's wanting to work so hard and have so much growth, because I find it really benefits me too, hearing these messages. All right, let's do it. Last words. Okay, I just got a little intuitive message, and that's someone's watching you. That's been coming through a bit in the last few readings, but I'm going to leave that energy there. Okay, we have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. A lot of time doing some breath work is what's coming through as well. A lot of deep breathing, a lot of grounding in nature, some meditation, a lot of quiet. I really feel like for a lot of you, there's like a lot going on, a lot of busyness, and not a lot of just calm, even like no sound, no podcast, not even tarot readings, like just being with your thoughts really intentionally, some journaling. Really listen to your body to make sure that you are taking rest when you need to. And if at any time you feel dizzy, you need to stop. You need to stop. That's your body being like, I am not centered. I am not grounded. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? I am hearing an invitation for you to, yes, again, the journaling. You need to really dig deep into some thoughts here. What is your deepest calling? What is... There are some questions here that need to be answered for sure. Thank you so much for being with me with this reading. I hope that I have helped you in some way this reading, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.